So in this video, I'm going to show you how I was able to take 4 good trades this week. Last week was not profitable for me at all because I took some losses and I took my profile, my 50k account because I bought 25k account. I took that 25k account I lost almost about uh I mean three trade last week. So I recovered the money back with this 4 trade that I took. I recovered the money back with the 4 trade that I took, and now I'm in 1.2% in the account at the moment. So I'm going to show you how I was able to take those trades and how everything step by step. So let's go to the charts. So these are the 3 trades that I took the 4 trades that I said I took this week. So on gold, you can see that I took 3 trades on gold just right here. I think I'm going to take a screenshot of this because I'm cleaning everything to really teach you guys, to show you guys how I was able to take those trades. I'm saving this. And then I took three gold trade and then silver trade, silver USD trade. So you can see this trade right now. I'm still going to take this. I'm not going to take the photo of this again because I'm going to analyzing everything step by step so that you guys can understand this. So let's dive into. So moving on to 1 hour time frame. So first, when I see a quick hold that, okay, since the market have already break this specific function, I know that the market will still continue pulling off, but I needed a reversal down, maybe to any of this zone for the market to push all the way up. And I see that the market was respecting this other block. So that gave me a confirmation that the market will still come back to 50% of the level, which was around here. So yeah, it was already in 50%. I needed something to break this 50% level, then come over to this breakout block. This breakout block you can see here. That was my anticipation that okay, the market come back to this breakout block. But what I just need is just 3 hours, nothing more. So when I see that, I realized that there was trend line right here. If you draw this trend line, you will see that the market have already broke this trend line and then pull all the way down. So that gave me confirmation that okay, the market have already given me a break of structure right here. If you go to 1 hour time frame, you will see that the market have already broke this, giving us a break of market structure, then give us this break, this major entry, and we already swept this major entry. So breaking this structure again, already given me confirmation. This was already giving me a confirmation that this is a valid break of structure because it broke trend line, it broke structure. It already given me a confirmation that this was a valid break of structure. And then let's go back to this trade. This is how I take my trade, and this is how I was able to take those trades. Firstly, I saw this market we are seeing here, break of structure, which was to the downside. I think I will just put the other page out. So this photo right now, you can see that there was a break of market structure, a major engagement, then a minor engagement that leads to maybe a better block or an other block that will push the market down. That is how I was able to catch this trade. So this was a break of structure. For me, this was a major engagement. This was a major engagement. And you can see this candlestick right here. It served as minor engagement for me. Because the market didn't pull to this level, like the market didn't from here this level, giving me that major improvement. I already know that any other block, or there was no other block here. So this major engagement, this breaker block, already confirmed to me that that was the place that the market will use to put down. So I just marked my major engagement at this level for the market to respect, and then I enter my trade. From here. My stop loss was just running. And I will just target in 3 hours. I know that the market will push all the way down to this level, because if you draw a trend line from here, you will know that okay, yeah, yes, you will know that the market will pull all the way down to come and take out this liquidity, because why? This was a major achievement, so the market will most likely come and take out this. But I didn't just target that, but I just needed 3 hours of that trade. So I just needed 3 hours. So I know that there was another setup here, because it just aligned with the same setup right here. You can see this break of structure, major engagement, then the market pull back to another block, breakout block, and then push all the way down. This also happened here. You can see the break of stock, this trend line has been broken out, and then in a lower time frame, like 5 minutes, you are going to see this candlestick as major engagement, and then you enter another market. So I already know that the market will push down to this level. That have already given me a sentiment for gold trade, because the XAUUSD, XAGUSD, and gold, they most likely move together, but in different ways. So that already given me a sentiment for gold trade. So I don't say you should start using it as a sentiment. You have to maybe confirm, but for me, that's what I use as a sentiment for gold trade. Going on to gold trade, I'm going to cancel everything so that you can understand every process I'm going to follow. So going to gold trade, I already see that okay, the market are breaking this structure. The same thing that happens if you draw a trend line from here, just on this level. Same thing that happened on gold happens here. If you draw a trend line, you can see that the market break this trend line with a block of structure, and then you will see that the market take out this low, and then which was the major engagement, the market pushed all the way down, which was what happened in silver USD. So that already giving me confirmation that the market will pull down, and then the market creates this major engagement. This was a major engagement for the market to push all the way down, because why? I already know for the sentiment that okay, XAUUSD is bearish, so gold should be bearish. That was my analysis. So moving on to 15 minutes time frame, that already giving me a good sentiment, and this was the best trade I took. I saw this first break of structure, and then second break of structure. This have already given me a confirmation that the market will be bullish. So this was the confirmation that the market will be bullish. So then the market creates this major engagement. I know it was not in, maybe like the market didn't take out this low. Okay, so the market didn't take out this low before pulling up. I know that didn't happen on this video, but this was a major engagement because it was in the 50% level. You draw this from there to this place, you see that the market was in a 50% level. That's already giving me a confirmation that that was a major engagement. So I just look for a breakout block, this breakout block to enter the trade. This was the breakout block I used to enter the trade, and my stop loss was just at the top. I entered the trade from here. My stop loss was just right here. Somewhere around here, that was my stop loss. And my take profit was just 3 hours. I was targeting 3 hours on stream. So for that, you can see this setup right here. Okay, let's use the other one because this wasn't in boundary. So you can see this setup right here. You can see major inducement taken out, which was those two break of structure, and then creates a minor inducement just inside the range. Because here was the low and then here was the high. So inside the range, the market creates another major inducement. After creating that major inducement, this was the first trade that I took. Then the market come back again, then create another major inducement at this level. Then I will be looking for other block to push the price down, giving me second break of structure. This one is first break of structure and then second break of structure. That was what I was looking for in this trade. So when the market gave me this major inducement, that already given me confirmation that okay, this was a major inducement so that the market created here. And then this low right here will be my entry. That was my entry because that was a minor inducement, which was this setup. This setup right here, the break of structure, a major inducement taken out, and then minor inducement will be my entry. That was my entry in this trade. So I was still maybe okay, it's technical in this trade because why I entered from this other block. There was another block there. So that was where I entered the trade. And I see that sometimes in this type of scenario, the market will just use a week to take you out from the trade. So I didn't put my stop loss right here. I just put my stop loss. I took the trade from here and then put my stop loss just above this level. And then I was targeting this low because that was now the final break of structure. After this first break of structure, this was the first break of structure. Then I needed a second break of structure for me to know that okay, that was the final break of structure. And then this low again was my last TP. That was my last TP that I was anticipating. Maybe like if the market gets to this low, it will push up all the way up. So that was my final take profit. So I see that when the market was pulling down, it didn't take out this low, which was the final break of structure, which is the second break of structure. It didn't take it out. So moving on to a lower time frame like 5-minute time frame, that have already given me a confirmation that the market will come back to this level to take out this last break of structure before any pullback or any push up. So that gives me a confirmation. So I now see this break of structure right here. You can see this break of structure. There was a break of structure in 15 minutes, just a little break of structure, just for me to confirm that, okay, this market will be bearish. After that, when that happened, there was a major inducement right here. It just take load, maybe like using 3 minutes time frame because I most likely take those 3 minutes time frame trade because those are the trade that will just play out quickly. So this was a major inducement right here. There was a major inducement right here. Then I don't see that okay, if the market sweep at this low, this high, I'm going to be entering the trade from there. And that was exactly the I entered the trade. I just used this level because you can see that the market was just respecting this level right here. So this market was just expecting this level before. So I just used that as my entry. Let's do this. I just use that as my entry. This level, I use that as my entry, and my stop loss will just use to this level. So my enter from there, my stop loss will just level. My take profit was, so if I say I should take profit here, it will be 2.5 and I need 3R. So that was why I used this low at my 3R. So my TP was just above. So I just needed 3R. That was how I was able to take this trade. And everything we have very well. So when it gets to this place again, I knew that the market is going to, which was 30 days. I knew that the market is going to push all the way up after taking out this low. Either to take all this liquidity and then respect this other block that has fair value before pulling down. But for me, I know that the gold is most likely bullish. I know that, okay, this was a major engagement. There was a liquidity, like a trend line here, which make this place a liquidity that the market will take out. But sometimes it doesn't do happens. Because why? You can see this break of structure just below here. So after seeing this break of structure, you can see a strip of liquidity just right here. Yeah, the market break it out. So most likely, most of the time, the market will just respect this low and then start pulling back up to take out this highs. Because why? A lot of liquidity I've already created here, because if I did not take my take profit from here, it might just pull up and then take me out from all this trade. So that was the reason I took my take profit just right here. So I journal my trade on Notion. Everything is on Notion. You can see the trade right here. Everything is on Notion. So this was the trade I took. The second trade I took. You can see those trades right there. And then you can see the other account, which is the Bitcoin trade and everything that I took on this one. So I took another trade from BTC where I closed down very early. Like I knew that the market is going to more likely bearish because of the news. So I took just a little profit on this trade before ending the trade, which was the other account. I just want to really accumulate my profits and then take maybe somehow take some hand profit before take profit. That's why before the last take profit. That was why you are saying that I can just take maybe 1 hour trade and just break even. Before breaking even, then the market will play as well later. So that was the reason I took all these trades, all those 4 trades. And you can see those continue. If you say you should check every line, the screenshot that I took yourself, you are still going to see the same thing. So this was how I was able to take all this trade. I hope you learned from this. I hope you learned from this, because why? If you want to learn trade like this, it's very easy. I'll put a link on my description. Just register on any of my broker, deposit like any amount of money, $10, $20, can deposit in the broker and message me that, okay, I want to join your private channel, and I will add you. Like, you are not paying anything. You are only going to be paying for maybe like depositing your registering with my broker link, then depositing your account. And if you don't want to lose that money you deposit and you don't know how to trade, please follow my signals. Follow my signal, because that would be more better for you. Follow my signal. If I say buy from here, you have to buy from there. If I say sell from here, you have to sell from there, just to grow the account a little. So that's what I see on this video. So see you in the next one.